everybody, and welcome to my life lately. Today I'm going to be planning for the week of the 8th through the 14th. And yeah, I'm going to be using the Coffee Monsters Co. Icy Wonderland kit. I only have page 1 and page 2 here, but I'm going to try to use this for majority of the winter. So if you see me like not using all of the stickers this time around, I'm trying to save it and use it throughout the winter time, because right now it's actually not snowing, which is, it's all right. It's quite unfortunate, but I don't mind not having snow around me because that means my drive in the morning is less hectic because there's no snow on the ground. But also, I do want to have a little side note here. My husband actually bought me a microphone for Christmas, and I am trying it out. So this is the first video you guys will kind of get the microphone, and hopefully you guys will be able to hear me better, because I know when I'm editing, if I turn my head to the opposite side of my phone or I'm trying to put down washi or something, you can barely hear me in certain spots. So I'm really hoping that the microphone helps, and I'm hoping that it doesn't, ruin my audio or anything. But I'm really excited because it was something that I was super, super excited to get for Christmas. So then I also have the mini winter days of the week doodles. I have the large winter doodles, and then winter functional emojis, and as well as these icy biome stickers. This is on washi paper. So if I don't use them all, I'm going to probably sporadically use them throughout the winter time and also in my journaling pages. So I just wanted to share with you guys stickers that I will be using from here on out, at least for the winter time. So I really like how the last spread turned out. I do want to give a credit to Planning Life with Erin, because Erin is the person that I originally saw how she planned out and did her to-dos down here, and I really like how that worked out. So I wanted to give her a shout out / credit, because that's kind of where I got the idea to do it from. So let's start with, I'm going to start with this one because it's not super snowy out, and I figured maybe we'll get some snow in the next weeks where I can use some of the other wintry themed ones. And for the washi, I forgot to share that, I'm going to be using the Critters 2.0, and I'm also going to be using this one from Simply Gilded. This is one that I have not used. It came in a subscription a long time ago, and I'm no longer subscribed to Simply Gilded. I was just getting way too many things that I just couldn't use up in time, so I just kind of stopped subscribing a couple years ago and haven't resubscribed. She does have some really cute stuff that are coming out for her subscription, so if you guys are interested, I would highly suggest it, especially if you're starting out and don't have a ton of washi to work with. It's a really good idea. But I just have way too much washi, and it's time for me to start using some of it up. Alrighty, so I just quickly went through that because my little one was not having it, so I figured you guys didn't want to hear that in the background. But all she needed was a little bit of change. She just needed to be put in a different activity. She was getting bored. But I have a bunch of these winter headers from her freebies, so I'm going to go ahead and use these. I'm going to use one right here. But so we were getting sick last week. The girls were home on Wednesday when I recorded the last plan with me. And then we were also home Thursday as well. But I ended up taking Kinsey to the doctors because it didn't seem like it was getting better. It seemed like she was getting worse. So I wanted to make sure that she was good, because I think we all can assume that, like, we're thinking about the worst case scenario for most situations. And I was worried about her having either RSV or croup or whatever you want to. See, I redid this like 4 times and it still ended up being crooked. How did I get so lucky with the first plan with me? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that's a little better. But yeah, so took her in and everything was good. She did not have either of those things. So we just kind of played it easy on Thursday. We didn't do a whole lot. We just stayed inside. I kept the humidifiers rolling because I figured that would help with the drainage that she was having. And overall, it didn't end up being too terrible. They went back to like their care center on Friday, and I went back to work on Friday as well. So it's going to be a horrible paycheck, let me tell you. Not working all week, it felt like. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and this is my sleep tracker for those of you guys who are new here. And this is also going to be my milk tracker, which I track the milk that I pump in a day, and I track the milk that Kinsey eats in a day. So I'm going to go ahead and make that graph here. This pen is sorry about that again. I was getting a phone call. This is the Sarasa Zebra in 0.7. It doesn't say 0.7, but I'm pretty sure it is. It gives a really nice thick line, and there's like little to no bleed through unless you have your pen sitting in a spot for a long period of time. So I use that, and then I'm going to use the Pentel Energel Clenna in 0.4 to write in Monday through Sunday here, and then the amount of milk that I'm tracking, which for those of you guys who are wondering, I have been doing a lot better. I've been able to keep up for the most part, it feels like, ever since she had kept me up all Christmas weekend to feed almost all night. So we've been doing really good with the amount of milk now that I have been supplying. So now I have my sleep tracker and my milk tracker here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use these Summer Critter onesies again for the milk tracker by using the little cow, because I think that is just the cutest thing ever. And on Saturday and Sunday, I do get a lot less milk. So sometimes I don't even fill in milk because I don't get enough to consider it, an adding. But I'm going to go ahead and use my Tombow Fidenosuke brush tip pen in hard tip to write in milk and sleep. All right. And then most of the time I've been forgetting to make a key, but the Tombow brush pen that I'm going to be using is N52. So I will go ahead and put in here one mark for Kinsey and then a mark for myself. And because I want them all to have to-do lists, but I want to continue to use this kit, I'm actually just going to take one of these and just put it down like this. Well, if I can make it straight, that would be ideal. But that way, this whole section over here can be to-do lists. And I don't have to use a to-do sticker every single day of the week. Alrighty. So I'm also gonna highlight the week we're in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and write in pickup girls and work, and then I'll do my lines as well with the Tombow as well. So I'll be right back with that. Alrighty, so I have decided that instead of using the face headers that I did in the last spread, I'm going to use these dividers or headers, yeah. This one's from the Sweet Monsters emojis, and this is from the Spring Adventure emoji headers. I'm going to use this blue here and this gray here to kind of tie everything together. So if I've got more of the blue, I'm going to use this one first. Now, I know that these are meant for the Erin Condren vertical kit, but if you trim up the sides just enough, it should fit almost perfectly in this. I'm going to have these all over my fingers now. Ooh, okay. And then I'm going to just go back and forth between colors. Alrighty, sorry about that brief intermission. I had to feed Kinsey. She was starting to not have it anymore. She was over it. A part of me wants to use these like melted snowmen for the days of the week because it's really not snowy over here, even though truthfully we should be getting a ton of snow. We just haven't. So I'm going to use them. A part of me wanted to save them until like the end of the season because that's when the snow is all melting. But where I live, it like varies. Like one minute you think we're at the end, and then like within the next day it's snowing again. So yeah. And if you hear some background noise, my husband is on his computer, so that is where the noise is coming from. But yeah, so I considered saving these and then decided, you know what, I think it would look really cute here because we should be snowy, but it's not. So that is that. And then because I don't really have a whole lot going on during work that I like to track, I think I'm going to add in some of these doodles right in here. So I think it would look super cute. We're just gonna cover up the time a little bit. So I have completely taken down all of the Christmas decorations. I was over it already. So we got the Christmas decorations taken down and put away, and now I'm just going to go ahead and start deep cleaning the house. Today is actually, I'm not sure if I've said this already, but today is the day before New Year's Eve, actually. And there really isn't a ton of things that we have to do. We're not going to a New Year's party or anything like that. So I am actually going to change the sheets, start fresh, because who doesn't want to start the new year on some fresh sheets? And where did I was like, where did the sticker go? I think I just got it stuck. Kinsey is just talking away over there in her swing now. Oh no. Actually, yeah, she's just talking away in her swing. I said this before in one of my other videos, but I need to know what sticker shops you guys shop at, because for the year of 2024, I would like to try a few new sticker shops like throughout the year, not all at once. Because I do show a lot of the Coffee Monsters Co., but I have been a fan of her work since like 2019. And of course, I'm going to continue to support her. But I definitely want to try out some new shops because why not? Like, there's a lot of cute sticker shops out there. So I want to know what you guys shop at just to keep my options open. I know I do a lot of the same stuff. So I wanted to expand my horizon. So I am going to use one of the winter functional emojis. I put this here because I do a lot of laundry on Saturdays. Today is Sunday, and I'm doing all of the laundry today, but usually on Saturdays is when I do the laundry. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this little emoji that came with the kit. I know this isn't a Hobonichi, but I think it's cute, so I'm going to use them anyway. And this is when my plan with me will go live. Kinsey, oh my goodness. Actually, I think it would look cute using this. The Tombow Fitinosuke in hard tip. There. Alrighty. And then I'm going to go ahead and use one of these right in probably here. Actually, no, we'll just put it in right here. And then a little arrow, because I know I'm going to be spending a little bit more time than just 1 hour filming. So I want to mark that in, and I'm going to use the Winter Critters sampler because there's a lot of cute ones that would be useful here. We're probably going to go with this one, the little bear onesie, and just write in film. And then on Friday, the 12th, oh, I need to pay my car payment. So I'm going to use this for the bills. And then Tuesday is trash day, so I need to bring out the trash. These are part of a de-stash like thing that Helen did. I don't remember when it was, but she had like a bunch of them that weren't up to her standards, which they're perfect stickers, so there's nothing wrong with them. The color just might be a little bit off or something, or like the cut wasn't exactly correct. But she put them in like a de-stash pile or a misfits pile, and then you could purchase them for a much smaller rate, and it would come random. You don't get to choose, but that is why those ones have the little yellow marking on it. Friday is also the day that I pay for the girls' care. So I am going to write in spring and check. Okay. And then for this day, I'm going to use one of these car doodles. Because that is what bill needs to be due. Or that's when my bill is due. Alrighty, everybody, so this is going to be it for this week's Plan With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that the microphone works. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys prefer it that way. Otherwise, I'm going to try to adjust it if need be. But for now, I hope it sounded okay. But yeah, so there usually isn't a whole lot going on. I fill this in as I go. So like on Wednesday, I can write in something that happened at work or something, and then in these slots here, I'll write, things that happen throughout the day, because it's really hard for me to plan ahead all the way. So because I don't know what's going to happen. Every day is different with kids. But yeah, so this is what my days are going to look like for the week of the 8th through the 14th. And yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful new year and are enjoying your guys' new planners. If you've received them already. So far, I am loving my new planner. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, and I will see you guys in my next video.